A young woman in her who's 23 years old don't know if and when or if she should show interest in a man. I just think that's just crazy to hear, in my personal opinion. Like, you should know if and when you're interested in a person, you should show interest in them and let them know, hey, like, I find you interesting and I would like to see what it could lead to between the two of us. Like, why you always think it's a man's job? I mean, just because women don't naturally do it or, speak upon it or this and that, because you're shy, you're nervous and everything. But just like men, for myself, we all have to come
There
out of
has
our
to be a
comfort
way
zone.
inside the ship. I'll radio when I've secured a path.
There's no place beyond the anomaly. Why are we still heading to this stupid ship?
If the signal is shielded from the anomaly inside, it means we can use the uplink in there to contact the Flores. All the supplies, the resources, the tech. We're gonna bring them down today.
But like
Not done going through hell yet.
I was saying, just because you're shy doesn't mean you shouldn't try to speak up and, say you have affection for this person, because whenever a man tries to do it, it's just not good. And some women treat men, put them in situationships, and not taking them serious in a relationship. And I just personally think that's just idiotic, in my opinion. Because if you're not gonna be serious with somebody, what's the point of even entertaining the idea of whatever type of relationship you guys think you have going on? You know what I mean? It blows my mind. I could never do something like that. Whether I benefited from it not, um, having a girl or not to have sex with, and much more. Let's hear some. Well, somebody fucking with you. So in this game, you can't really follow you. Just like in the first Descendants. But yeah, it's just like, um, she's in her prime years, being 23, but acting like that ain't gonna get you nowhere in life, in my personal opinion. He's talking. Okay, well, I'm not fucking. Let's hear this bullshit.
So I'm specifically speaking to the representation of black men. When you go through news like media outlets, you got Van Jones, you got Don Lemon, you got they're on purpose putting these types of black men that I don't think date women on camera, having them cry. It's a demasculization of the black male image, and it's also accompanied by straight men who are whining and crying more. I mean, no, but
I wouldn't argue that they. I wouldn't. So I wouldn't argue the fact that some of that is by design. Like there are certain black men who are not as intimidating that they would display for everyone to see. We understand that. That's by design. What I'm just saying, because I mean, the root of it was, women just not appreciating it and not wanting it to run into men like that. But what I'm saying is that it's not that difficult to find men who aren't crying all the time, or men that aren't wearing man bags or nail polish. That's not the norm. When you for their everyday life, if that's the type of men that you constantly run into, then you probably need to question where it is that you are.
Well, what I want to kind of touch on, Trey, because Trev, I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, you say crying, I'm not talking about the true word. You know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about these sassy dudes, I'm saying dudes that are out there operating in their emotions and handling situations like women that bring. That's my thing. That's what I'm saying. These dudes that don't have what I call emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is when you know how to control your emotions.
I haven't got back from my degree sooner just because I was hesitant. I was worried about being a professional and I'm athlete and also telling you to do whatever.
Not letting them spill out all over the place. That's not emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is teaching, like I said, teaching my son how to operate. You get frustrated, calm down. Think about it. Understand why you're crying. Is crying going to change what's going on? No. What do you need to do to change the situation where you feel like crying? That's teaching emotional intelligence. When I refer to crying, I'm talking about these little whiny ass boys that get raised in their feelings like women, to passive aggressive, to avoid a confrontation, to not speaking up for yourself and letting things fester. You know what I mean? Not understanding how to deal with people as a man, not having a backbone. That's what I'm talking about. Something masculine, yeah, that's the kind of dudes I'm talking about. And we hear women that say, "Oh, y'all can't stand it," and this, that, and the other. But how many of these women parade around with a sassy best friend? They get so used to
Understood.
be
No, no.
y'all pump that up. And yeah,
All
guns
this
great and
time,
all that.
all
You
we've been
understand?
through,
Like what we doing?
the
That
battlefields,
ain't
the
Yeah,
nothing.
jungles, the alien
I agree
ruins,
with that
the
completely,
desert,
Law, and I'm
all
so
we've
glad to
lost.
see, and I
I
encourage
can't
women
believe we're
to look
finally
at
here.
the
The goddamn signal I heard the day we landed.
away from
And still,
masculinity. So,
none of it makes
trust me, I
any
practice
sense.
that. I don't let my son
Oh, I think
cry
I'm starting
for
to put it all together.
anything frivolous.
The way the Pax controlled the anomaly with their obelisks, they are what kept the planet's energy in check. They were the balance. But when Monroy stopped the Pax from using the obelisks out of pure fear of what he couldn't understand, the anomaly spread like wildfire across the planet. The storms surging out of control, mutating everything.
All this time thinking we were going to reach a place beyond the anomaly, only to find the place it all started,
I mean, I
where
I
Monroy
get it. I have
started it.
stood up for myself. I have, did what I need to do, man. But there are times when I cried, and even when I did cry around a group of women, they said like they look at me, oh, like why are you crying? Or a man should never cry. But I mean, yeah, figure out the reason why you're crying, and is crying gonna help the situation out? No, but for I think I'm not saying it's good for a man to cry, but cry, understand what's going on, and how you can fix about that. But don't go through life thinking that crying is gonna help solve your problems because it's not. You know, be confident. Stand up for yourself. If you feel like somebody's doing you wrong, stand up for yourself and know how you can fix that situation if when you can, because there's some situations you can't. But
Want a free Trump mystery box delivered straight to your door? You heard that right. Free Trump collectibles. If you're approved for our exclusive...
As a woman, do you think it's acceptable for a man to exercise those type of options? So we're not talking about a regular man. We're talking about a man of means, a man who checks all the boxes. We're not going to talk about you have a guy. Let me know if you feel any different about it. If a regular dude can get that off.
talking about a regular dude criminal.
When is D.L. Hughley going to be canceled? When the black women that support black women and black women everything all day, every
Warrior,
day, period,
greetings,
point blank.
student,
No crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bum is gonna talk about no black woman. Nothing, nada, no how, no way. When is D.L. Hughley getting canceled after everything that he just said that was so unnecessary and disgusting towards the Janet Jackson? He out here messing around on his wife way back a long time ago, allegedly, got the mistress pregnant, allegedly, and then was happy when she allegedly lost the daggone baby. But that's who y'all want to support, and that's who it is that y'all are going to allow to disparage and icon. Nappy-headed hoes, and they weren't hoes. But it was some nappy-headed women on that team. I don't say it, I don't give a damn, y'all like it or not, you know it's cool. Them are some of the ugly women I ever seen in my whole life. So D.L. Hughley, a black man, came through to disparage her just because she may not know or have the information or had a different opinion at the end of the day about Kamala and whether she black or not, like everybody else ain't had it. And who the hell is it that he thinks that he is, that he can just say whatever the hell it is that he want, talk about her any way that he want, say the most disgusting things. Her brother just died. Rest in peace to Tito. She is the sister of Michael J. Jackson. Rest in peace to him. She is the daughter of Joe and Catherine Jackson. And y'all won't let that slide? And what is DL offer? What has he done? What is he doing? He is shrilling for Democrats. Janet ain't even doing that. Janet's just out here living her damn life. She don't ever say nothing. She don't ever bother nobody. And now because she said one thing that niggas don't like, she gets all this vitriol. But when Sexy Red said something, ain't nobody canceling her. When Sukiana said something stupid, ain't nobody canceling her. Don't defend that to the bone. Y'all, D.L. Hughley, that bastard, just talk about the Janet Jackson like that. While you were breathing through the nose of a white woman, what the hell is that?
Roy, his people, who the hell were they?
My father told me about the horde. Thousands climbing over each other, trying to reach the Flores as it launched.
They're the ones who got left behind. and half of them probably slaughtered the rest for a last seat on the caravel. Tanner and Yakum, we all should have been down there with the rest. Hopeless, drowning in chaos. Nothing but dictators and madmen set loose.
Thing that I've ever heard in my life, and no one has a problem with that.
Killed most of the Outriders.
We would have been the ones left on Earth. 2 more soldiers in Monroe's damn army. Fighting for any way off the Earth. Coming here to slaughter the packs. And screwing up the whole damn planet. Before you all ever set foot on it.
To the first time that she ran for president. Bum ass D.L. Hughley, while you're breathing through the nose of a white woman. D.L. Hughley goes off on Janet Jackson and a series of tweets at Kamala Harris for remarks. Actor stand-up comedian D.L. Hughley recently called out singer-songwriter Janet Jackson after the latter claimed during a recent interview with The Guardian that Kamala Harris is not black. Hughley took to the social media platform X on Twitter on September 22nd and wrote, "It's a little ironic to question whether someone is black while you're breathing through the nose of a white woman. Why is D.L. Hughley so miserable? Where's Monique at? Where's Monique at? Monique, where you at?" D.L.'s tweet, Janet Jackson interview sounded like a Trump rally. Why do y'all keep putting everything towards Trump? It has nothing to do with the, why is he so obsessed? Why is D.L. so obsessed with a man that he ain't never talked to, ain't never gonna talk to, ain't got nothing in common with, but he wants to be obsessed over him? I promise you Donald Trump don't know who D.L. is. I promise you he don't know who D.L. is. But D.L. Hughley is completely and utterly, this sounds deranged. This sounds absolutely deranged. We don't want to go up here and talk about the fact that you didn't believe your own daughter when she told you that she was allegedly essayed by your friend. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring that up, DL. So help me understand how that's better than Janet Jackson questioning the same thing that let me rephrase, the same thing that many of us question as well while she over here talking about the APAC community that you want to ignore because you're obsessed with a white man so much so. We just gonna give up our icon because D.L. Hughley is obsessed
I'm inside the
with a
ship.
white man
It's
that
still
he ain't never
operational.
talked to before. Make that make sense.
Whatever's playing the signal, it's in here. Let's finish this together.
Let's finish this. The end of the road, one way or another.
Whatever's playing the signal, it's in here. Let's finish this together.
For whatever comes next. Janet Jackson raised doubts about the Democratic presidential candidate's ethnic background during her September 21st sit-down with The Guardian, where she claimed she was told that Harris's father had she was uncertain about the authenticity of the information Janet so went ahead with her remark. Well, you know what they supposedly said, she's not black, that's what I heard, that she's Indian, like that, so far-fetched.
Signal.
When the interviewer corrected her,
We're here.
Kamala
It works. Oh, God, it works. Someone hit the lights.
Look. It's exactly as I saw it. As we saw it.
Jana, that's not real. That's this planet, all right, but it's long gone.
No. No, get the fuck off.
Go away. I'm in no mood for this today.
You okay?
You're here. I imagined this so many times. Never you.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Monroe?
How did this ship get here before us? How do you think? You people left us to die as the earth crumbled. But I don't die so easy, do I? No, we built a new engine. An engine that It chained all others before it. So while you were still crawling through deep space, we were already here. Oh, you should have seen it. Their primitive civilization, the natives, they treated us like gods.
Yeah. I've seen what you did to the natives.
Oh. I see now. This isn't a rescue. Why didn't you come when we sent out the distress call? Huh? 30 years since the Flores arrived in our skies. 30 years surviving in this hell.
This hell was because of you. My entire life trapped in that valley, slaughtering each other for nothing. You robbed our people of hope before we even got here.
Don't flatter yourselves. You're as capable of every wickedness. The Pax weren't as docile as they looked. They had powers. So much power. Things I had to understand.
So you just rounded them up? You tortured them, you son of a bitch.
Are you really so naive? How long before those creatures tired of us? Before they turned against us? They would have had us on our bloody knees. All that I wanted was their powers. For us. For all of us. So that we could survive, so we could be strong. Don't you see? We lost the Earth because we were meant for something more. There. But for the grace of I go you, my child. Do you think that you would be standing there with the powers of a god if it hadn't been for me? All that I've done for humanity. I saved us.
You cursed us.
But I won.
It's done. Fuck him.
No more wasting time. I have to tap the uplink into the Caravel's power so we can reach the Flores before we...
Shit. They found us. We gotta go.
No, leave me. I have to do this.
Do what you gotta do, Doc. That door won't hold long.
Outrider, if that beast cracks this ship's hull, we lose electronics, we lose the pods, we lose everything.
I'll take care of it. You just get those pods down.